All right, guys, we're back. Real Ball Talk, another episode. Little bit of a special one this week, given the midweek Premier League games. Those are not quite done yet. We know we got Sheffield United tonight, but we can probably pick up most of the key items before that game, to be honest. So we got Rash in the building. Rash, how you doing, my guy?
Sadly, man. I'm feeling good still. How you doing?
Good, man. Good, man. Hey, like you said last time, good health.
Good health.
Hey, Jalil, what are you saying?
Yeah, man. Good. Feeling a bit better, a bit more positive compared to before and that. But yeah, no, feeling good, man. Feeling good.
That's good, man. That's good. Hey, listen, we were discussing this just before now. We got a little bit of an action-packed show today, going over the key games from the last round. We're going to be touching on the Liverpool-Spurs game, the City-West Brom, Wolves-Chelsea. But if we start at home, and when I say home, I mean a club that we all love and that pains us a lot of times right now, unfortunately, which is Arsenal. Arsenal won, Southampton won. Yesterday, action-packed game. Looked like Southampton were going to run away with it at the beginning. Walcott coming back to the Emirates, doing stuff he was never doing at the Emirates before. And then we got Aubameyang breaking his duck, and then we got Gabriel just adding up to the long list of red cards that Arsenal just be racking up. 3 games in a row, red card. Or it feels like 3 games in a row, 3 and 4, I don't know, but loads of red cards. But I'm going to come to you first, Jalil, man. What did you make of the game? What did you make of the result from an Arsenal fan perspective, man?
Yeah, I actually thought it was actually a better performing game. I'm not sure if that's because we left out, well, we didn't have to leave them out, but they had to get left out due to suspension. But yeah, having Bellerin and Xhaka left out of the team, actually, we looked all right, to be fair. Did we look like winning? Yes, we did, before Gabriel got sent off. We did look like winning. I think we found our feet, and, you know, with our star man, Saka, he just kept running, kept doing the business. He was very positive. And yeah, no, so just going off the game as well, it's good to see Auba back on the score sheet. It's very good to see him back on the score sheet. It's good to see that we're playing a lot more positive, if that makes sense. There's not a lot of that negative fussing back and doing that and doing this. Yeah, Maitland-Niles, I thought he had a decent game. But I did just want to touch on who I thought our best player was, potentially was Holding. Okay. Just because he did. Me and Rash had a back and forth about Holding, to be fair. And obviously I respected his decisions and everything, but I just wanted to touch on Holding just on the fact of, you know, normally he's never been our best player, right? He's always been the guy who always makes the mistakes, and it's normally Gabriel who like sweeps up. Yeah. Now with Holding, I thought he started off a bit shaky, like he doesn't take that, he just started off a bit shaky, but you know, after the first 15 minutes, as the game went through the first half and second half, he was probably our best player. Won every aerial duel, won all his tackles, didn't really mess up with the ball when he had the ball, and that. He just looked like a positive player. He just kept winning stuff, and normally it's Gabriel, and it's like they switched roles this week. But all in all, it was not a good performance, but it was a better performance, if that makes sense. And I do see some positivities to take away from the game. We'll take the 1-1. Hopefully, we can kick on in our next game from that.
Yeah. No, very measured there. I think I do agree. I think Holding did have a decent game, to be fair. I thought he had a couple shaky moments. I remember there was one time there was like a through ball second half that Redmond hit the bar and Holding was just watching the ball in the air. But again, you could also say that Maitland-Niles could have tracked him better. But overall, and he almost scored the winner at the end with the crossbar, which would have been that was a great header, to be fair to him. Yeah. But yeah, no, overall, that's some very fair points. So let me come to you, Rash, man. Similarly picking up, man. What did you think of the game? Yeah, give me your thoughts.
Well, I'm still deluded, innit? I think we are better than what we really are. So I'm looking at their game and I'm like, really? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, so I've already said we've got more points than I thought we would have, because I thought we weren't going to win anything between now and the new year. So well done, Arsenal, for that. But in reality, I just expect a lot better. When I was looking at the game in the first half, I didn't think we was going to score, to be honest. I didn't see anything that made me think we're on things today. It's going to happen. Even when we was firing shots at them, it just like weak shots. Do you know what I mean? Things that wasn't really troubling the keeper. And even though we had a few more on target and stuff than normal this time around, I just wasn't convinced, especially in the first half. And when they scored, I wasn't shocked. I didn't even get upset. I didn't even go, oh, awesome. I didn't even do none of that. I just, okay, yeah, they bang. Maybe you'll bang. Do you know what I mean? I thought Walcott celebrating, he's a legend for that. Yeah, he's a don, seriously. So he should celebrate as well. But all in all, I thought the performance was flat, mediocre. Now, the conversation I was having with Jalil throughout the game about Holding was, I was just like, he's just playing standard football. I don't understand what is good about what he's doing. He's just playing standard football. Yeah, he's defending, but that's what you're supposed to do. You've had shaky moments, so I still don't trust you. But when Gabriel got sent off, it's like he became 10-man. You know what I'm trying to say? All of a sudden, he came into what he was supposed to be. He won every duel. He was brilliant in the air, won every aerial challenge. Again, almost stole it for us in the last minute as well. His passing improved. He wasn't dwelling on the ball as much as he does, which makes me worry all the time. Every time he takes 3 touches, I worry, because I'm like, he's not a feet man. It's not about using his feet like that. So, but he had a strong game towards the end, especially the last 15 minutes. He played really well. Probably our best player on the team at that moment of time. Saka had a good game as normal. That boy's a talent. Without his creativity and his willingness just to go directly to the goal, I don't think it would have happened yesterday at all. Willock came on. When he came on, he had a bit more energy. I don't really like Willock as I don't think he's our Arsenal material from what I think right now. But he came on and his energy, it done wonders. It was good. The game in itself, but I'm just not convinced about Aubameyang. I don't know where he's gone, bruv. Like Aubameyang, to me, it's like he's showing his age all of a sudden. Like he looks old out there. Looks tired. Do you know what I mean? It looks like he doesn't know what to do. Like he's out of ideas. But it was a great finish. It was a needed finish. I think he needed that for his confidence, boost a little bit of morale. I think even they may have thought that they may have won yesterday if they continued. That's how much that was a boost of morale. The fact that he scored, not someone else. But overall, it's just standard, innit? I wasn't really happy with the performance. I expect a lot better from our team.
No, I think there's some great takes there. I think one interesting point actually that you raised about Holding and the way you articulated it, in the fact that you mentioned that when the game was 11 aside and equal, he was shaky, which I do agree. I felt like he had some shaky moments too. But then when we went down to 10 men and it became a rear guard job, he stepped up, headers and everything else. So then that makes you wonder, what type of defender is he? Because that type of job you do in the last 15 minutes, that's the type of job that a team like Newcastle, who wanted to sign him, has to do all 90, because they're just sitting back, letting the other team inviting them on. But are you a defender that can play front foot football? And I don't think he is. And I think you saw that when it was 11 aside, and then you saw his strengths when it was down to 10 men. So I think that maybe raises a question on the type of defender and the type of team he should be playing for.
And even the formation where he sits in the back line, should he sit just behind the defenders if he's not going to be a part of the creativity of the beginning part of the attack? You know, because he's not too good. But he's good as an aerial challenge. So if someone, say for instance, they play a long ball and someone goes for it, he's just there behind you to sweep up whatever's there. We might have to bring back the sweeper. We might have to do that. Old school.
The sweeper thing. But, you know, what I would say is that we had some moments where I thought we played okay yesterday, and just okay, nothing great. I think I do agree that the fact it was Aubameyang who scored, I feel like the whole team was like, yes, our guy's scoring again. Let's see what we can do now. And then we got the red card so quick, we never got a chance to see whether it would have actually materialized to anything. But I guess my thing is, when you look at Southampton's players and how they were playing, especially in the first half, the way they were keeping the ball, the angles they were creating, this is again where I asked that question. Why can Arteta not do the same with the players that we have?
Mm-hmm.
Just seeing guys like Romeu, the centre back, they have Benrick or something. They are popping the balls through. Kyle Walker-Peters, Tottenham reject, and people like Walker, Arsenal reject, Everton reject. Che Adams last year struggled. He's doing much better the year. And even Danny Ings, who had injuries at Liverpool. But still, these are not men that should be popping ball like that on us. So I'm asking, why can we not get a manager that can make us overachieve? There's no way you're telling me that Southampton's players are 10 points clear of us.
Well, this is what I was saying, and that's one of the points I was making last week. Like, that's our style. That's our philosophy. We were seeing them play one-touch football, finding the gaps. Like, some of the football they were playing in that second half, like, towards the end, I was just like, that is how we play. That's how we are supposed to play. And I don't understand how the players, like you just said, the players that we have can't seem to replicate that type of football. Like, it's nice football. It's football that's attractive to watch. You know what I mean? You want to watch it. It's exciting football. It's risky football. You want to watch that sort of football when you're watching a game. You don't want to see this mediocre side-to-side things, hoping someone's going to run down the wing and then cross it in and David Moyes football. You don't want to see that. Do you know what I mean? But that's what we're actually on right now.
Exactly, man. So let me come to you with that, Jalil, man, because I guess, not to play devil's advocate, but it's a question for the manager. Why can't he get us to play? I will ask you, do you think Southampton's players are 10 points clear of us in terms of ability?
Nah. Not in terms of ability, no way. There's no way. Like, the players you mentioned are all pretty much rejects from other clubs. Even Kyle Walker-Peters looked the bomb. Do you know what I mean? The way he was doing it just don't make sense. And I think, just to touch on what you guys were saying, I think what we're lacking, which came out again when Gabriel got sent off, was a leader. When Luis came in, I'm not saying we should keep him or sign an extension to his thing, but he was so vocal. Every time he would win a header, someone win a header, he would go up to them and high-five them, or just give them one. Okay, do that again. And I think that's the reason why potentially Holden played better as well, because I'm just thinking about it now, just looking at that David Luiz. He's not the best defender, but he is a leader. No one's going to say he's not a leader, right? And I think that's what we're lacking. The reason, in regards to what you were saying, okay, why can't we do this? Where's our main guy to say this? Even when Auba scored yesterday, he still put his head down, bro. He didn't look like he was chasing the ball. It was all half-hearted. I think he shouldn't be captain anymore. I think we should give it to David Luiz or someone who's more vocal at the moment, just to get the team going. Because when you're looking at people who are making mistakes, obviously Willett came on, he did the business, but when he lost the ball, instead of someone going up to him and say, do that again, but do it with, a bit more speed, or keep your head up kind of thing. No one's telling him that. Auba just puts his head down and walks back to his position. We can't have that, and that's what we're lacking. And if you look at the bigger picture, the reason why we were winning all the time, we were popping teams and everything, because we always had that leader, and we need a leader. We can't have 11. Well, you can have 11 individuals, but you do need someone to pick up the team, if that makes sense. And I think that's where we're lacking. And going back to your question, is Southampton 10 points better than us? No way.
Nah. And I think one point again that we all making about Auba, I think my thing is, with Aubameyang, last 3 or 4 games, I haven't seen him do one interview after any of the games. I ain't seen him. And then last night he scores, and now I see him doing an interview last night.
Yeah.
So that tells me again, are you good when you're good? Like, why are you making Maitland-Niles go do an interview? Why are you making Willett go do an interview? The young guys. When we're under this pressure, go in front of the camera. Look at David Luiz. I know he makes mistakes, but when he made that horrible mistake against City last year after lockdown, he went straight to the camera after the game, said that it was me. I cost us the game, 100%.
And I just want to let you know that Xhaka still hasn't said nothing.
Forget that done, bro. Forget that done. Don't mention him. Hey, Rash, don't mention with Xhaka, bro. Don't get me mad, bro. Wait, are you waiting for an apology for him? Who's waiting for an apology from Xhaka?
It's just the contrast, because we've been playing shit, We've had statements from Tierney when we're playing shit, Gabriel when we're playing shit, Saka, how he's disappointed with us. Even with the draw, he was disappointed. You see it,
I saw that, I saw that.
When Pepe got sent off, he came out and he said, "Yeah, my mistake, my bad. I'm gonna try and work hard for the team." Yeah, Shaka ain't said shit. Still ain't said shit.
I think the reason why he's not saying shit, yeah. This is what I heard. I'm not defending him first. Please don't attack me, yeah. I'm not defending him. But what I will say is he has been getting a lot of abuse. He just had a child as well, and he's getting a lot of these threatening, messages from a lot of Arsenal fans. And obviously, we have the right to be angry at our players because you play for Arsenal Football Club. Yes, but these guys are, I guess they're kind of strong on the pitch, but outside the pitch, they're just like any other person. That's why Mustafi's like this. That's why he's like this. And the reason why he doesn't want to apologise is because he wants, Arsenal fans to feel like shit. But again, he's gone. He's gone. I don't think he will ever play for Arsenal again, personally. Maybe in a few cup games, but, I don't think, El Nene is now cementing himself. I mean, he's not the best, but he's cementing himself in that position. I think he is a bit better than Xhaka, actually, looking at him the other day and everything. But, yeah, Xhaka's gone. I'm not going to defend him.
Nah. Because the problem for me, yeah? I mean, like I said it on the previous show we did. I've wanted Xhaka out since 2017. But my issue with him is that he thinks he's better than he is. You have to look at Xhaka's track record. Remember when he gave away that mad penalty against Spurs? That crazy pen. His interview afterwards, he didn't even reference that was a mistake. No. He said we didn't win because we didn't take our chances. And then last year when he's telling the fans to fuck off, his statement that he came out with, that wasn't an apology. That was more of a, this is why I told you guys to fuck off. Now let's move on. Let's see if we can keep it moving.
Defending himself.
There's no apology. And I appreciate any type of abuse, threatening is absolutely unacceptable. And they're not real fans, anyone who does that. But I'm saying, look at Pepe. When he got a red card against Leeds, man's getting racially abused. He came out still apologized, knowing he would get more abuse. Sometimes you got to firm it.
Yeah, look, at the end of the day, man's big man, innit? Yeah, and it's the same kind of thing what I think about cyberbullying. Man, switch off your computer. Yeah, you can't bully me on the internet. I'll just turn off the internet, and I'm not getting bullied anymore. So I don't want to hear. I'm not saying I don't want to hear you, Jay, but I don't want to hear. Man's been getting bullied on the internet and hearing and threatening and rare. But you got threats before this game. Exactly. Yeah, man was threatening you to leave Arsenal before this game. Do you know what I mean? You've been having threats. There's nothing that stops you from being a man and taking accountability for your actions. You let the side down. You made a struggle. Come out and apologize to the people that pay to watch you play, who pay your wages in reality. You know what I mean? Come and do that. He ain't got no respect. He ain't got no respect, man. He ain't got nothing to do with the culture of Arsenal Football Club.
100%.
That's why he's going. That's why he's out, and that's why he's going. I think him and Mustafi will probably be cleared out this winter. I think from what I've read, 3 players will be going out, 3 players will be coming in. So
3 in, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of did see something that we are actually going hard for OR still in January.
Yeah. Jeez, gang business.
So let's hope.
Let's hope. But yeah, man, to be fair, I think just to wrap things up with this one, if you look at there's 3 Arsenal players who have complained about abuse from social media: Xhaka, Mustafi, and Bellerin. What do they all have in common?
They're all city.
Exactly. Exactly. So
except for my brother Mustafi, you get me? I don't want to get onto him too much. That's my brother still, you get me?
Hey, Rashid's going low, he's messed up. Listen, before we wrap up Arsenal, what are you gonna say? Go on, Rash.
I think Ainsley is a must, bruv. He's got to be starting.
Yeah,
Ainsley's got to be starting. I am confident with him on the ball, and when he loses it, I know 3 seconds later he's gonna go win that back.
Over Cedric.
Bruv, Ainsley over most of them, man. There, he needs to be in the starting team. Him over Xhaka, him over Cedric, him over Bellerin, him over, bruv. Him over Tierney, Racco.
Yo.
Racco. Hey. I bet
Rash just gave the headline for this video, man.
I like Nels. I like it. I like his coolness on the ball. I like his nonchalance. I like his skill ability. I like his feet. Yeah, I like his brain. He thinks. He don't just get me? Man's thinking about what he's doing. I like Niles, and he's a good defender as well. He's fast. He's strong for a little Marga guy. Like, I like him.
No, I feel you on that, man. I feel you on that. Well, guys, man, before we move on, what are we saying for Saturday, man? Quick prediction: Everton, Arsenal. Everton won away to Leicester, actually. Good win as well. Richarlison looking solid right now, man. What are we saying? Quick score prediction. What are we saying? Everton, Arsenal, man. Jalil, what are you saying? They got fans as well. 2,000.
Oh, 2-2.
Oh, okay.
2-2.
Rash.
3-1 Everton.
I'm going same score as Rash. 3-1 Everton, man. Jalil, man, I love your positivity, bro. I love it. I love it, man. That's what kept Wenger in a job so many years. I love that, man.
Listen, I can't set myself up anymore and have hope. Things like hope, it can't exist with Arsenal. That's done out here. I want to be surprised now. You know what I mean? I want to surprise. Well, we won. You know what I mean?
There was.